So,
Well, hi Tiffany. Hi everybody. I'm Jamandra, your host. This is Tiffany's Tarot. Free card readings with Tiffany Reynolds. How you doing, Tiff?
I'm doing okay, I guess.
That's good. How was your Christmas?
It was pretty good. How was yours, Jim?
Not too bad. It was quiet, really, but
You ready for New Year's?
yeah, just about. How about you?
I don't know. I know a lot of people pop off a lot of fireworks. I'm not a fan of fireworks.
Let's see. Let's get to the comments. Vic is here. How you doing, Vic? Would you like a reading, Vic? Julianne Guthrie Smolson is here. Hello, Julianne. Julianne said that she'll take a reading.
Sure, Julie. I'm going to use. So, what will 2024 look like for you, Julie? So, Julie, 2024, you have a lot coming up for you for the following year. You have a blessing on your health. So, possibly you're going to be working towards your health or making healthier decisions or helping people make the right decisions about health or something about healthcare related or um, natural health, herbs, etc., if that's your kind of thing. A blessing on friendship, so taking on new friendships, meeting new people coming into your life, and probably mutual interest and growing and bonding, more memories to be created. A blessing to heal relationships. So she's got the skulls behind her. So you probably had quite a year with 2023, trying to leave behind a lot of things, right? Where things got toxic, right? With the skeletons in the back. She's trying to like rush out of there. And she's trying to rush towards something better. You might be seeing a lot of crows. So crows can also be messengers from the other side, the other world. Um, and that being said, relationships, you might be seeing a lot of crows hinting about relationships. So keep your eyes peeled out for crows. There's actually a lot of sayings, depending on how many crows you see, can indicate a lot about information being received when it comes to relationships and the kind of news that you're going to be hearing about. Could be a pregnancy, could be about friends, an anniversary, a wedding, a death. There's a lot of themes. Leave all the crap behind. You have been seeing crows too. Yeah. And I actually have a necklace here with the little raven on. I see a lot of crows everywhere where I go. Um, Sometimes it's just people visiting from the other side, making themselves known, but they got a lot of messages to be given to me. A blessing of the waters. So you might be finding yourself more in tune with your emotions, um, or maybe taking an interest with something like water or near water. Um, Maybe new hobbies. I don't know, swimming. But also, that being said, you could be meeting somebody that is very intuitive, emotional. They may need a lot of space. And maybe they like to drown their sorrows in a lot of baths or something. They may remind you of like a merman or a mermaid. Yes, they like interacting with the world, but at the same time, they need their little bubble, like Ariel, and then they need to go under the sea and spend a lot of alone time and then recover, and then they can go back to where they need to. So, could be both ways. A blessing on your day. So, you might get constant reminders that there's better days ahead, especially with 2024. So, maybe you've had a rough year for 2023, but in 2024, you're going to actually find yourself getting a lot of reminders that this is the past and now I'm moving forward and there's better things coming in my life. So we're just going to close that door and keep keep on stepping, as my grandpa would always tell me. A blessing on a journey with the Blue Jays. So you might be offered an opportunity to go packing, um, for a little mini vacation, little break, or there's going to be someone's offering an opportunity for you to travel. Could be through a job, this person coming to see you, wanting to take you somewhere on a vacation, a surprise getaway. Something will happen this year that involves a journey, but this can also represent a personal journey, right? We're looking through the past, but now we're ready to move forward, right? It's been a rough, it's my sister actually has a tattoo that says, oh, what does it say? It's been a rough ride. It's been a rough ride, but it's been a beautiful journey. It's on her arm, actually. It goes all the way down to her elbow. And a lot of people ask her about that, but she will tell you about her personal life and her story about behind that, right? Every tattoo, every person has their own story. Some people like to really tell about their story, some people don't, but some people have their own saying in life as to what they went through. I'm sure you do too, Julie. Blessing on a home. So, being an opportunity for a new home or finding a place with people that remind you of being at home. So, for home, a lot of people, when they hear home, they think automatically home, sign language home, right? They think home, home. They want to go home, right? That's what we always hear. I want to go home after they've been in Las Vegas or wherever that they're at. Um, but a home doesn't always have to be a physical place. It doesn't always have to be wood and sticks and clay thrown together to make a little square. Home could be the company that you keep. Home could be the people that you are surrounded with, the people you are loved by. It doesn't always have to be family members. It could be people that have known you forever. These could be your best friends. These are people your soul kin, right? These are people that are here with you, people that make you laugh and bring so much light to your life. So, home can be defined in many different ways besides a physical aspect in which we think in terms of a actual building. It can be defined different ways. So, a blessing on the children. So, working with children, probably protecting children. So, she's got a little goat around with her, she's carrying, or having children, or somebody may have a child, um, but something requires protecting children, or something is innocent, childlike. So, either way, you might have a lot of things coming back to you that remind you of your childhood. She's got the flowers in her hair. So, youth, she's got her youth back with her, right? And usually the billy goat that she's carrying, the little goats represent youth as well, being full of energy, revival. So, 2024 could be a year where you get a revival, you start getting a spark, and you want to pursue things, and you pursue things like a wildfire, and nothing will hold you back. A blessing to bring prosperity. So, prosperity can go many ways, but also bringing balance to the table, balance in your life, not only in financial, but also in spiritual terms, to make yourself feeling complete as one, or bringing this to people that need some kind of enlightenment in their lives, right? So sometimes we are being used to enlighten others. Sometimes it's not always about us. We come across people that kind of need us just as we need them. And the last one is a blessing of forgiveness. So, having that ability to forgive ourselves. And a lot of times we don't know why we went through things, they're just meant to be lessons, but also the ability to forgive others, right? The most powerful lesson we can have on this earth is forgiveness. For a lot of people tend to hold grudges, but forgiveness and having unconditional love is one of the two hardest lessons to ever learn on earth, are those two things, but they're very powerful. So that's what I have for you, Julie.
Okay, let's see. Got Jim McFarland in the house. How you doing, Jim? If you'd like to have a reading, Jim, let us know. Vic Makaroff would like to have a reading if possible.
Okay, Jim. So the first one I have is patience with the foggy bog. So you have this crane here that he's going through this mist, right? This deep fog, and he can't really see anything past where he would like to go. But in the card, it says patience. So sometimes what happens in life is we want to get ahead, because we are pretty self determined of where we want to go in life. Sometimes we get lost, we get confused, and we have to be like, okay, that did not turn out where I was hoping, where I wanted to go, right? And sometimes we get impatient. But with this card, what it's saying is you have to be patient because there may be something for you in the works ahead upstairs, but it requires you being patient and standing still, um, because sometimes we're not meant to know everything right then and there. So you're like the crane because there's going to be a lot of stuff that's coming for you in 2024, but it requires patience and it's not going to be known until later on in the year coming up. The next one I have is love with the wild rose fairy. So probably around summertime, or early spring, you'll be given an opportunity to find love and inspiration again, or you'll meet people that inspire you again and renew you with a newfound love of hope and love. Wise woman of the grove with grace. So after the fog has cleared out, whatever is coming towards you in 2024, it will bring you a lot of grace and you'll also find peace and serenity. So you'll see this probably the light at the end of the tunnel, but you'll have be very grateful for whatever this opportunity is that's coming towards you. Bluebird spirit, happiness. It will also bring you a lot of happiness and remind you of what happiness truly means to you because happiness means differently to different people. So every person has a different interpretation of what happiness is. The next one I have for you is the eagle spirit with freedom. So you may feel like you're finally free of something, or you feel free to do expressing yourself, roaming around, or this new opportunity requires you to take a new move to approach it that requires a huge move that will require a whole lot of freedom on your part. Um, and it might be a big sacrifice, but at the end of it, you'll actually feel freedom from whatever you have been held back in 2023 from. Maybe you have felt constrained this year. You maybe had a lot of hardships this past year. Okay. And usually with the eagles are in Native American mythology are said to be the closest ones to heaven with the angels. So they were considered messengers, to the angels, and then the angels would pass it on to the big man upstairs. The great grandfather is what they call him, the creator. Bee spirit, prosperity. So again, another springtime is going to be very significant for you. So bees are very hard workers. So this may be something that requires hard work, or you are a very hard worker. But at the end of all of this hard work, there will be prosperity given to you in exchange for hard work. Crystal cave, trust. Trusting in yourself and trusting in the unknown and trusting in a higher power that everything is going to fall through. Trusting in the higher power that things are going to go in the way that they should, not trying to force it. Spirit guardian of autumn, letting go. So perhaps during this fall time in 2023, you had to walk away from something or let go of very significant things in your life that you had to walk away from. and they probably caused a lot of changes, right? But now we're in winter, and then we start reblooming again with the springtime. So you're going to see a lot of changes from letting go to the winter to the spring, how the seasons and how the seasons of your life is what I'm going to call it. The seasons of your life, how new things are possible with every season, right? And the last one I have is wolf spirit with family. So family will be very important to you with the wolf. They're very protective of family and they are guardians of the family. Or maybe you will come across somebody that reminds you that family is a very important somehow. So that's what I have for you.
Okay, let's see. Julianne's giving you some feedback. Thank you, Tiffany. This all resonates so much with me, and it's just another confirmation of blessings and rewards coming into my life. My work has to do with saving and protecting children. My true home is far away in another universe.
Awesome, Julie.
We have a Facebook here user who sent us some stars. All right. Thank you,
Awesome.
Facebook user. We have no idea who you are. Your identity doesn't come through. It just says Facebook user. Thanks again for that. Yeah, let's see. Thanks, Tiffany Reynolds. And Marianne is with us. Hi, Marianne.
Hi, Marianne.
I don't know if Marianne would like to have a reading. Oh, we got some stars. That's different.
Yeah. I never understood what that means. Do you know what that means, Jim?
I don't know. It's supposed to be some kind of to help you with like expenses to keep your content going or whatever. I'm not sure how it works, to be honest with you.
Oh,
Facebook sets that up, I guess. I don't know. I guess Jim McFarlane, I asked him if he wanted a reading. He's probably not with us anymore. He probably got off.
I already did his reading, Jim.
That was Jim McFarlane, or that was Vic, wasn't it?
I think it was Vic and Jim.
No, I
I
don't
did
think you
it.
did a reading for Jim.
Oh,
All you did was two readings. One was for Julianne, and the other one was for Vic.
oh.
I think.
I have no idea. I'm just sorry. My mind is in another place right now. Trying to trying to stay awake. Can't have coffee. All I can have is apple juice. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, really? No more caffeine?
Now with seizures, no. I'm down
Oh,
to apple juice and water. That's as good as it gets for me.
oh boy.
Not fun. Not fun. Yeah, I can't even enjoy iced coffee no more. Mhm.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Okay, Marianne's saying she'd like to have a reading, Tiffany.
Sure. Let's see. Which ones am I going to use? Okay, so Marianne, I have at the bottom of the deck, up from the depths, releasing difficulties. So she's got the door behind her and she's trying to move towards the light. So I'm pretty sure that maybe 2023, you are trying to leave behind a lot of things that no longer serve you anymore, and you would like to go up the stairs towards this light, towards a brand new year and a brand new beginning as we ring in 2024. And with that, as you go up the steps, you have to release a lot of things that may be holding you back. With that being said, with the new year coming in, you have ancestors, historical connections, and purposes. So in 2024, you might find that your interests may change towards your loved ones from the other side, guiding you to historical places, and they have purposes of why they're sending you to all these different places. And I know that you work in the paranormal field, so you may feel drawn to investigate certain places, but they're sending you there for different reasons. The next one I have is achievement, completion, and reward. So in 2024, you'll see your life change from it being real difficult and feeling like all these doors are closing on you to being motivated to that you're succeeding to better things in life, and you'll be much happier than feeling like this. This is what 2024 is bringing you. Archangel Regal, justice, harmony, and solutions. So you might have Libra in your chart. So with this angel, he's bringing you some solutions from the other side, or trying to help you with that, trying to bring harmony into your life, showing you how to bring harmony, how to balance things out into your life, whatever that it may be. And that being said, there may be justice served to you in 2024. If you had a falling out with individuals, justice will be served to you, and you will be the winner, and you will have a clean slate. Karma will be served evenly. The next one I have is kinship, community, your group. So connecting to others that you feel most connected to, but also meeting new people that reignite your spark, and then finding mutual respect for whatever that you guys find your passion for. So they're right by this little campfire, but they're all happy and hunky dory. You're going to find people just like you, and they're going to reignite that spark back in you. So if your life has, for whatever reason, that fire has been doled out, you're going to find that spark reignited again. You're going to find that purpose reignited again. Archangel Phainiel, hope, optimism, and new beginnings. So 2024, you're starting off with new beginnings. New beginnings can represent itself in different opportunities, travel, work, moving to new locations, meeting new people. There's so many doors that are being opened to you right now. And then, with that being said, they want you to be optimistic and hopeful that things can turn around for your life. And the last one I have for you is talent guides, spirit mentors, and teachers. So you'll run into other people that may be very spiritual. They may be teachers. They also may be religious. It doesn't matter. But these people will be very open minded. They'll have open arms to you and they want to see you grow as an individual and want to help you move along in your spirituality as well and help you grow as an individual. So that's what I have for you.
Okay. Vic says Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, Vic.
Happy New Year.
I think that's all we've got for the moment. That's all we have for the moment.
So are you going to have any fancy champagne, Jim? Or
Nah, not
neither?
really. I don't drink actually.
Oh. I know at the store people were buying it up like toilet paper. Oh, that's so bad.
Thank you, my love. On point as usual. Love you guys.
You're welcome, Marina. Marianne. Marianne. Sorry, I don't know why you're saying that.
Yeah, they're buying that up on Tiff. Yeah, that's that time of year.
It was cheese platters, meat platters, appetizers, champagne, and beer. Like there was no tomorrow. They were going all out it. Yeah.
It's definitely a boost to the economy, no doubt about that.
You think at Christmas they would be carried away. I guess New Year's was today was the day. I had no idea, Jim. I had no idea.
Julianne says going to party, but limit to 2 drinks maximum. I have to make it to my bed safely.
Yeah. I stay home with my babies, my fuzzy babies. I don't go anywhere.
Well,
I
that's the
don't
way
want,
to do it. That's the way to do it. You know, too much of anything is no good, right?
yeah. I'll stay home and eat ice cream. That's how I do it.
So ice cream is your comfort food?
Yeah, I love ice cream. Even though it's not good for you. It'll give you diabetes.
Any flavor in particular?
I like Rocky Road and everything,
Uh,
but I can't really say just one. I like I like to try all different kinds, but I also like gelato. I've tried the gelatos too. Those are good too. I like to try different ones. And then we have a store here called HEB. It stands here. Everything's better. My mom
what?
used to call it Herb. I don't know why she called it Herb, but it's HEB, and they have different ice creams for different flavors. So they have like one based off San Antonio Spurs. It's really chocolatey. It tastes like a malts candy, and it's
Oh
like
yeah.
chocolate. It's like if you really love chocolate, then you should have that one. They have an apple pie one. They made a pumpkin pie one. They have like different cookies. Like there's so many flavors they have. You just can't pick one. You just
Wow.
can't pick one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They can't compete with Bluebell. I can tell you that here in Texas. They can't compete with Bluebell. They can put them out of business.
Yep. Gonna be a new year before we know it.
Yep.
Hope it's gonna be better than 2023's been.
Oh, yeah. 2020 was bad enough with toilet paper. 2023, Jurassic Park. I wonder what 2024 is going to be.
I don't know. Time will tell.
Maybe robots. I don't know. What do you think, Jim?
Oh yeah, well that wouldn't surprise me. Julianne is asking, have you done a collective reading for 2024?
No, but I'm thinking of doing that tomorrow. Probably doing that more closer towards tomorrow's the 31st. I think it would be probably more towards tomorrow.
It'd be more appropriate tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah. I know right now people are going haywire. I probably wouldn't be surprised. I need more money if it came up on the card. I'm broke.
Facebook user saying, hopefully my paranormal journey starts off at an amazing start.
Yeah.
Time will tell.
And I know right now a lot of people are launching different paranormal adventures and avenues right now for 2024. I think Parapost is doing more. You have a lot of people leaving and finding different groups, forming new groups. You have new technology. You have all these paranormal events booked out in the USA. I don't know about other countries. I just saw that Miss Joanne Rivera of the Black Swan Inn released the Parafest 2024. So that's already booked out for September. And of course, Arlene and Manny are getting all hyper for that one.
How long?
that's
How long?
that's not
How long?
that's still a long time away, but yeah. So they're getting all excited for that one. But
How long has that Black Swan Inn been around?
oh, Jim, it's been around for a very long time. It's been there
Many,
at least.
many years. Many years, huh?
Yeah, it's before the house was built. We're talking about at least 5,000 years back because prior to the house being built there, it was Native American burial grounds and they used it to
Oh yeah,
for
usually,
lodging.
usually anything that's built on the Indian burial grounds, a lot of paranormal activity for sure.
And there used to be two lakes out there. You also had the Battle of Salado Creek out there, which is Texas history, military history. So you have a lot of other history besides the house being built there, and then
No, that was a battle against the Indians, right?
the Indian. Well, not necessarily the Indians. No, it was between the Mexicans and
Oh,
the
the
Texans.
Mexicans. Yeah,
And that's what started off the Alamo and all of the other Texas history revolution. So, but it's a very active place, and then you have all the other six spirits there that haunt there, including a murder. The place is very interesting. But
that happened at the inn as well.
yeah, yes, by the milking barn.
Oh yeah,
There's a there's a big old silo in the back there, and Miss Rivera has a thing back there. It will say the milking barn, and I've felt a presence there. There's two individuals or two gentlemen. They're not very friendly towards men, and there's a woman there that she was supposedly murdered there. And there's a little boy that stays in the old barn area. He used to be one of the sons there. So you have that going on back there. And then inside the home, you have some of the owners that had passed away inside the home that still reside there. And then you had one lady that she lives there, um, but it was used as a old nursing home. So that place has served as many different things at different times. But Miss Rivera is the sole owner of that property today. And there's massive graves out there for the 6 people that died on the property, but it's very active. It's a portal there.
Yeah. Now, why is it some individuals cross over right away and others they just remain behind?
I think honestly, at this point, some people want to see what's on the other side, and they just want to move on. They don't want to be bothered with Earth anymore. I think honestly, if you've been here so long and just like 2020, right? After you've seen all that, do you really want to stay here? I don't think so. I'll take whatever's over there, right?
Well,
That's the
I
best way to
personally,
explain it.
yeah,
That's the best way to
personally,
explain it. You have
personally, I
some
look at
people, and then you have
personally.
some people.
Go ahead.
It's okay, Jim. You have some people that, well, I'm gonna miss my son. I'm gonna miss my daughter. I'm gonna miss this person. They find earthly attachments to stay behind. And
Right.
if it's not a
Yeah,
person,
something keeps them here. Yeah.
yeah, their house or whatever that it is, or they were just happier here for some reason, and that's why they
Right.
won't move on. That's the best way I can explain. But yeah,
Personally, personally, I look at it this way that I think I've learned all there is to know in this world. If I went tomorrow, I wouldn't be missing much.
yeah. But I think that's the best way I can explain it. Why do some of them move on? Well, if you would see the fiasco about butt paper, would you really want to stay here with people like that, or would you want to move on? I mean, it's up to you. You know, each person to their own.
I guess Marianne saying I would love to come visit and investigate the Swan Inn.
You should. She offers a lot of private tours and stuff for paranormal investigators to go in there. You should meet Fred and Steven from Curious Twins. They've got a lot
What do
of
they
info.
what do they charge for a tour?
They charge 25, which is pretty cheap. But that's one of the places. I mean, San Antonio's pretty haunted too. There's other places I can name easily that's even more haunted than that place. That's one place. Arlene knows more. She knows the whole smorgasbord around here.
I believe this is Marianne also trying to figure out who's going to contact me from beyond to send me to historical places. But I absolutely love that new beginning. Yeah, Marianne.
Probably people that you know personally.
Julianne says congratulations on Tiffany's tarot anniversary.
Thank you, Julie. Yeah, so it's been actually 1 year since we've been doing this for Tiffany's Tarot.
Is it? Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't even realize that.
Yep. It's been 1 year.
I'm just the host. What do I know?
Well, you've been helping for a long time, and so has Bradley.
Yeah, Bradley.
Bradley the leprechaun.
Yeah. Yeah, it reminds me of a leprechaun.
Yeah, and my students were asking about leprechauns the other day. I was like, what? I think you should talk to somebody who loves leprechauns too. I bet he has stories.
I like to find the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow myself.
Yeah.
Now we get a messages coming through. It says Facebook user with no comment. That's different. Maybe it's a spirit.
Yeah. Could be my grandpa. It's actually close to his anniversary where he passed away on January 6th. Actually, you know what? He did come up on the EVP, the live EVP, when I was with Ghost House Paranormal. Jim, did you know that?
No.
Yeah, when I asked my grandpa if he would like to be on you and Bradley's esoteric hours to talk about Bigfoot, and you could hear a yes. It was my
R-
grandfather, very loud and clear.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
See, we got another one here. It says it's Marianne Clark, and then underneath that, Facebook user, nothing there.
Hmm, that's different.
Guess that's Marianne saying yes, she remembers that.
Yeah, his anniversary will be January 6th.
You know, another fascinating paranormal deal was Lizzie Borden.
Oh yeah. They
Yeah.
still have different theories about how that happened.
Yeah, they never solved it completely, but yeah, there's a few theories out there.
Yeah, cold case. There's a
Yeah,
lot of different cold cases that run cold and they never have completed them or anything.
yeah, I think that took place what I think late 1800s
Yes, she was living with those
with her
two.
father, and her stepmother, right,
Yeah,
and
and
her
they think
sister. Yeah,
her her no, not her stepmom. It was the dad that was abusive with her.
it
That's
was
why
the
she
what?
the dad
Yeah,
was abusive
oh,
with
that
her.
abused her. Yeah, yeah.
And that's why she did what she did. That's
I think
what
her
made her
father
get
was a banker, wasn't he?
something like that. He was very rich. There was a movie that I watched that actually reminded me of Lizzie Borden. Um, but it's actually called The Grave Dancers. I think it came out on Sci-Fi. Ooh, I'm gonna say 2010, 2000.
Well, there actually is a movie, Lizzie Borden, about Lizzie Borden. Um, Elizabeth Montgomery played Lizzie Borden in that movie.
Yeah, and the great. I think Dedrick would like The Grave Dancers. It was actually talking about the American paranormal psychology, parapsychology team and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Uh, it's these three individuals. They had to go to a friend's funeral and they got so intoxicated they started dancing on some these three different people's graves in a graveyard, and they made that mistake because they what they did was they pissed off these spirits and they picked the worst people to dance their graves on. And these spirits come with a vengeance, and the parapsychology guy he tells them uh, these spirits are coming after you, and they won't rest until that you're in a grave yourself. It's an old Jewish thing or something that you don't dance on people's graves. It's a real interesting movie. So they have a race against time. I think the next 48 hours. It's a really good movie. I recommend. But there was one that she plays a piano and she's she hacked. She was a psycho axe lady or something. And it reminded me of Lizzie Borden. I was like, that's straight up like Lizzie Borden kind of stuff right there. I was like, yeah, that's Lizzie. But yeah, that movie.
Marianne says, "I need your address, Tiffany. My little friend wants
Oh
to come
no,
visit
no,
you."
no, 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 I don't need her. I don't need her.
Oh, what's the
I
matter,
don't need
Tiff? What's the matter,
I don't
Tiffany?
need that little doll. I don't
That's a
need that
cute
little
little
doll.
doll. It's a cute little doll.
No. Mm-mm. No. Mm-mm. My sister tried to give me a similar doll, and that doll had some strange things going on with that. Mm-mm. I do not trust them Raggedy Ann dolls. Nope. I'm fine with my porcelain doll. Thank you, my doll Rosa. Um,
Yeah, so you never seen that movie Lizzie Borden with Elizabeth Montgomery?
I've seen bits and pieces of it.
Pretty good movie, yeah.
Yeah. And there's another one, the She Loves You. Yeah, I highly
Where
doubt
it says
it.
the doll loves you.
I highly doubt it. I don't need another doll. I'm good. I'm good. You can rehomer in that chair to somebody else. 'Cause, mm-mm, mm-mm. I hope that chair and that ghost is included to somebody else. Not me. Not me. I'm good.
Jim, this is Jim McFarlane. I'm here now. Okay, you want to give Jim McFarlane a reading, Tiff?
Sure. Okay. So, Vic, or let's see, or sorry, Jim. Sorry, Jim. Okay. I have dark thoughts. So he's about to approach this labyrinth right here, and there's a thunderstorm heading towards him. So you may have had a rough year where things have seemed to come out of nowhere. It's like the storm has weathered from the unknown and has left you with a lot of dark thoughts, a lot of worrying, a lot of confusion, a lot of anxiety, a lot of panic of how am I going to get through this? With that being said, I also have a conscious of lacking. So this guy has his back turned against his heart. And inside this stone heart, he has this ideal, perfect picture world of what he would like, but for some reason, it doesn't seem possible for him. So, somewhere in your mind, the ideal, picture perfect world that you would like to be happening um, is not happening due to finances or due to something that you feel is not clicking at this moment. Or maybe you see that other people have their life together and you're wondering why you don't have that. Okay. But this is always thinking up here with the conscious cards. So it's just thinking it over and over and over again. Okay. And that's for 2023. However, in 2024, This is what you need to focus on because there's better things coming that will probably rethink the way that you're thinking now. So for 2024, family, friends, and guides are going to be very important. So you will have people helping you through the darkest moments and reassuring you everything is going to be fine and guiding you to better days and offering possibly better solutions when you feel like you're on the worst of days. That reassurance, that shoulder to cry on. Okay. Events with the milestone. There will be events happening in 2024 that will be major milestones in your life. So it will go from feeling like, why me? To I have accomplished so much in life in 2024. There will be a lot of things going on where you will be recognized with this trophy, milestones, huge accomplishments. You will start to see increases in your life, and they can come through in many different manifestations in 2024. But the roads will change and your life will change. This card is a people card, so you'll find new connections, new path, and new friends that will be more supportive and guiding you as well to pursue the things that you love and things of your interest and make you probably reflect what is more important to you. And the last one I have is energy with true love. So finding true love within yourself or meeting that someone that is a true love that is meant to be in your life. So that is what I have for you, Jim.
Sorry about that. I have my mic muted.
It's
I
okay.
always do that.
It's all right.
I guess I will wrap it up. Wait a minute. Jim says, thank you, Tiffany. Yes, 2023 was a tough year. Yep. So at least he's got something to look forward to, a little better year coming up. That's a good note to end the readings on, I suppose.
Yes.
We're just about at the top of the hour. We're going to wrap it up. We'd like to wish everybody a happy new year. Now we're going to be on next week, Tiff.
Yes, we are.
Okay, so next Saturday we'll be on 9 p.m. Eastern, right?
Yes.
Okay, sounds good to me. Julianne says, thank you, Jim and Tiffany. You're welcome, Julie.
You're welcome, Julie.
All right. On that note, we'll see you all on the next one.
Bye, guys. Have a happy New Year's.